Okay, greetings and welcome. This is Books, Spiritual Tea and Me. Who is the me? Though that would be me, Jill Grace. And I'm just here to share because, it is an absolutely amazing full moon that is out tonight. And I know some are talking about the 8-8, some regarding the 8-8, but 8 portal, not a really, it's an 8-8-8. This really is an 8-8-9. But however you want to look at it, if it's this year, this is a 9 year. So it would be an 8-8-9, which happened, I guess now we're into really the 10th. But it's a full moon. So we're still in this so called portal. But I have a bit of a different view because I believe that we are always in a portal. You are a portal. You are the portal. And your dome is an active dome within the portal. So, right now, you're always being encouraged, especially on a full moon, to write and the power and the magnitude of the power of writing. But the magnitude and the power of writing is always powerful. Even if you want to, it's a certain day, a number of a day, it might be your day. Maybe you are a number 5 or you're a number 6 and it's your day. But the power of writing is always powerful, especially if you set the intention behind what you're writing. So I'm just wanting to share because I have been writing pretty much all my life. Uh, I have cases of journals. And prior to this year, I was using smaller journals. I just wanted to share uh, why writing is so important, especially in a time where people are moving into AI. I use AI only as a tool, but I never use AI for my long hand writing when I'm writing in my meditation and writing. This is a calendar that I got 2023, 2024, and I decided to move into using. Well, this was the first time, this calendar was the first time that I tried it because I was going through some journals, and those little small journals were just, man, I fill them up too fast. But I love this concept. Just, I don't know, it just came to me. And I started writing. And you're going to probably notice, like, when you see this writing like that, there's obviously somebody else writing. Um, there's different ones writing here. So the writing changes just depending on what's happening. So I just wanted to show you, like, literally what I've done is instead of trying to make something happen on each day, I just write. I don't care what the day is. Oftentimes, I have moved into months ahead, past. But what's so unique is even when I move months ahead, let's see, there's some writing in here. Even when I move months ahead, see, even when I move months ahead, I have found that when I actually arrive at that month, like if it's full, I just keep going. If it's full, I just keep moving. And here's April. This is all last year. So this is all 2024. I'm always writing. Isn't that amazing? This is just off the dome. This is off the dome. Whatever is leading in my spirit, whatever comes to me, I'm writing. Just writing. Sometimes I write inside of the the days, and just writing. And so I just wanted to share that because you don't need to wait for any specific day to write. Even though the full moon is awesome, I think it's a good time to do your rituals if you want to actually write some things down, let some things go, and burn it. Okay, that's that one. Let's talk about where we're at in 2025. And look at that one. This is this year. Be still and know that I am God. And actually, that came to me a little differently. It came to me as be still and know the truth. That's what I got. So here we go. We started in January. And look at January. As you can see, all the calendar days are filled with little quotes and different things, whatever, however it comes. Look at that. Constant. Look at that. Just writing, writing. Doesn't stop. Never stops. Look at that. This year was even more so, literally filling up the entire month and going into another month. And usually I am like averaging like possibly a month or so ahead. So here we are. I'm going to show you where I'm at. Look at this. I just want you to see. See, even changing ink, writing changes. It's always amazing to me. Go back. Here's a calendar. Just quotes, different things written. This was July. Okay. So that's July. And here we go. Where am I at now? I am now actually in here. Look at that. I'm at September. September going into October. For some reason, strangely, I start down at the bottom two smallest ones and then I go back and feel the top. But there it is. Always writing. So this is the most recent entry. And it's September. Where are we? We're in August. But that's okay. So I'm going to give you the last entry. And the last entry says, I'm going to try to see if I can read that. The future of the new being, no longer split in their nature, becoming their true netaru. The future is that which is written or spoken in the now. This now will reflect in your future now. That will be your reality you are creating in your current now. What? I love this stuff, man. I wouldn't do nothing else. And then I heard Dr. Carr today. Dr. Carr inspired this. I'm going to leave off with this. Dr. Carr inspired this today. He spoke about he quoted someone regarding to be or not to be an African, but I don't use the term African. So I actually use melanated, majestic being, but I didn't even use that here. It inspired me to write something today. And so it says, how do I say that? If you are a fragment of all that is, then where is your brilliance? Observe day to day your brilliance. And the future is now. And the real question is to be brilliant or not to be that brilliance coded in your ancient sacred blueprint. Yeah, that's my note today. That's notes. That's alchemy writing. So, I don't always write it, the way someone speaks it. If I'm happening to listening to someone, I write it the way it comes to me. Um, yeah, it's pretty awesome. I love writing. Write. Don't wait for a day. I mean, all that is great for rituals and stuff, but write every day. If you want to really see some changes in your life, write every day. Alchemy writing is powerful. Literally, I go back and I read some of these things, and I'm like, what I've written is actually happening in that month, and I had already written it. That's how powerful it is. So I'm just documenting. This is really for documentation that I'm true about it. I'm about it. Um, so that's one journal form of writing. I have my dream journal form of writing, and I have my art form of writing. Sometimes I sketch something and I end up doing these writings. Sometimes I just write all the way around. Um, as you can see, she's got a feather over her head, and yeah, man, I love this stuff. This is all amazing to me. I love it. I wouldn't do anything else. I have to make myself stop and move, exercise, and eat because that's how much I love this stuff. That's how passionate I am about spiritual work, and I'm committed to it. I'm committed to it. I wouldn't want to do anything else than what I'm doing. So I just wanted to share that. I just wanted to document. Some people be talking about what they're about. Oh, look, there's some more things in. Look at that. That's in September. What does it say? Your public role becomes a catalyst to a collective transformation. Say what? I don't know. Somebody might need to hear that. But anyway, I just want to encourage you to write. And I'm still going to go live. Not sure when, but I just wanted to document this, because it's really all about authenticity. There's a whole lot of people behind, falsely behind. You don't even know who they are. They've never done any of the work, and so I'm just here to tell you that this is real. This ain't magic. This is discipline. Spirituality is not performative. It's a discipline. It's a discipline. So if you want to be still and know the truth, this is a good time to do it. So thank you for listening to me. Be blessed. I hope you have a wonderful time in your writing, in your alchemy writing. Be sure that you write on do those rituals. This is a good time. We got a couple more days according to those who are operating under the portal. But note this, anytime you feel like you need to do a ritual and you feel led by the Spirit to write and burn it and release it, do it immediately. Okay? So, blessings to you, all my nations, all my friends, my family. I love you. I love you. And I love you. Peace.